So good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back, Polo Line TV. As we're about to start the second game of the day, the second game of the tournament, Abu Dhabi Polo Team versus El Basha. Again, of course, Abu Dhabi, very well established team here in the UAE versus the relatively new team on the block, El Basha. So I'll be your commentator. My name's Tim Ward, and we'll take you through this game. There we go. So, for Abu Dhabi, the same lineup as they had last year. They had a great tournament last year. At number 1, the patron Faris Al-Yabouni of 0 goals. At number 2, Thomas Delfino, 5 goals. At 3, Bauti Bejo of 4 goals. And at the back, the legend Hugo Barabucci, 3 goals. For El Basha, Hani Jabshe, the patron of 0 goals. At number 2, Federico Pereira Iraola of 2 goals. Ricardo Atigaros of 6 goals at number 3. And Thomas Williams at the back with 5 goals. So there must have been a change, mid-season change there after the teams were announced. As we can see there, El Basha playing off 13 goals, which means Abu Dhabi will start with half a goal. Abu Dhabi in the white and purple. So you can follow us, Polo Line OK on Instagram, Polo Line Int on Facebook, and Polo Line TV on YouTube. But I would recommend you download the app, the Polo Line TV app, and you can keep in touch with all the games around the world. You've got interviews and highlights as well there. It's a great way to follow the world of polo. There's Santiago Bachmann, the vet for Abu Dhabi Polo Team. He's done a lot of work in Thailand. Now he's been here for a few years, running things, keeping all the horses on the road for Abu Dhabi Polo Team. So the last little preparations for the players, and we'll get going in this game in about 2 or 3 minutes. So here we go, the first game of the tournament for these guys, of course. Okay, so on the screens we've got El Basha in blue heading from right to left. Hugo Barabucci on this beautiful grey horse. He wins that little line-up. Faris leaves it for Bauti. Bauti plays it forward up to Thomas Delfino. Tommy Delfino under a lot of pressure here from Atigaros. Delfino waits. He's got Barabucci behind. Lovely play from him. Barabucci now takes control. Barabuccio, Hugo puts it right into the middle there for Abu Dhabi. And Faris is there going for the near side under the neck shot. Lovely play there from the Abu Dhabi Polo team. And they may have drawn a whistle as well. What a great play from all four players involved in that passage of play. They do play lovely polo. I was a big fan of them last season when they played Abu Dhabi. They play classic polo. They use all four players. A lot of passing involved in their game plan. They may have, we'll see which way the umpires give this one though. I think they could have given it to El Basha. So a great start from Abu Dhabi, but giving away a penalty means El Basha will start with the ball on the back line, or just inside the back line. Little pass up. El Basha looking for Atigaros. Atigaros, amazing skill. Watch how skillful he is on the ball though, but he's lost that one there to Bauti. Bauti Bejo swings around and picks up again. Bejo under a lot of pressure from Garros. Garros may just have the better of him as he's now come in and got a little bit of support here. Garros from Thomas Williams, I think it was. Bejo though turns it nicely for Abu Dhabi. Then drives a big shot right up to the front, over the front of the goal. He caught hold of it a bit too much. Great play from him, but he's just overcooked the pass, and it goes across the front of the goal and over the back line. So, El Basha again on the back foot, keen to get rid of it this time. Nice pass out to the left. They go to Garros. Federico working hard, giving Garros a bit of space here. Does well to keep Bejo at bay. Then he goes forward for the pass here. Federico brings it in toward the play. He's got Garros behind him, but Bejo gets a steal on the near side, but just hooks it up over the boards. So they'll wait 8 seconds and then drop the ball here. And Thomas Williams, the 5-goaler, playing at the back for El Basha, will take it. He cuts it back inside to try and beat Delfino. Still under pressure from Delfino. He's gone over to the near side. He's made good ground here as he heads back toward the goal on the near side. Bouncing ball leads it now for Bejo. Bejo to try and turn it. Doesn't get the turn he wanted, and he just may have crossed the line as he tried to come back onto that one. They're both teams claiming the foul here. But El Basha seemed to be coming down the line. Bejo not making the backhand and just crossing over in front of Garros, I think it was. So that'll be a 30-yard penalty and a chance to get off the mark for El Basha. Garros with the same technique as Guerrero we saw earlier on, just walking up to that one and slotting it through, making it look easy. First blood then to El Basha Polo team off the mark from a 30-yard penalty. So the umpire waits a maximum of 30 seconds before throwing the ball back in. And, well, El Basha have won that one with Thomas Williams. He puts it up forward to the front. The whistle blows on it, though. And the players will take this opportunity. They'll get a free change halfway through every chukka, all the players will have a chance to change horses throughout the tournament. Perfect weather conditions here now with a nice cool breeze and a beautiful sunny day, but not too hot. Perfect polo weather. And the fields are looking wonderful here at Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club. Great work from the groundsman and the manager, Jan Azam. Not easy to keep a polo field in good condition here. Not only are we in the desert, but it is also the winter here, so a lot of the grasses don't grow at this time of year. We plant a ryegrass every winter, a winter grass. We reseed them, and that's how we keep them looking so good. So with that half a goal start from Abu Dhabi, they're on half a goal, and that 1 goal from the penalty spot for El Basha. 1 goal to a half. And we'll start with a hit for Abu Dhabi. The man, the myth, the legend, Ugo Barabucci plays it up forward, right up toward his patron. That is Faris. Al-Yaboni doesn't get hold of it. Bejo comes in at 100 miles an hour on the near side. Can't get hold of it either. Delfino, though, does. Turns it out toward the goal. Not going to manage to keep hold of the possession very long this time, though, as Atigaros comes in and gets the steal. Whistle blowing on that play, though. So quite similar lineups, these two teams. Abu Dhabi with a 0, a 3, 4, and a 5. El Basha with a 0, a 2, a 5, and a 6. So Abu Dhabi win that penalty there. About 70 yards out, quite far to the left-hand side. Bautista Bejo to take it. He's going to have a go. Hits that one nicely. It's high. Is it straight? Lovely shot. Through it goes. Lovely goal from way outside on the left-hand side, about 70, 80 yards out from the goal. Puts it through. Had a bit of a curl. Top right-hand corner. Through it goes. Roberto Carlos style. Taking them back into the lead. 1 goal, 1.5 goals to 1. So, in it goes into the line-out. Oh, picked up beautifully from Faris there as he drives it forward for his Abu Dhabi Polo team. And he's back onto the ball again, Faris. Doing a lot of work here is Faris. He's got Hugo behind him. Hugo says, take the man, I've got the ball. He went for the man there, but maybe didn't catch him smoothly enough. We'll see. Perhaps it was the man coming in who didn't make the challenge cleanly enough. Umpire Peter Wright was right behind the play. I think both umpires blew the whistle. Thank you very much to our sponsors once again, Century Financial. And they'll put on a very nice polo brunch next Sunday on the 18th of January, Saturday. On the 19th, I believe. Sunday the 19th. Well, it is a foul against Abu Dhabi. The ride-off wasn't clean enough. So El Basha with Thomas Williams takes it, puts it in there, looking for... Well, Ati Garros picks it up, takes it round. Oh, they don't know. He never lets you know his next move. Ati Garros takes that one into the middle. Still he's got hold of it, Garros. Leaves it there for his man, but just loses it. He's back onto it quickly, though. is Thomas Williams, under a lot of pressure here from Delfino. Ati Garros back onto it. Garros, look at the hand-eye coordination of this guy. So skillful with the ball, Garros. Oh, Bounty Bejo coming out of nowhere, getting the steal off Garros, but hitting it out will give them a penalty here, right up in front of the commentary box, just inside the halfway line from the sideline. Thomas Williams, the 5-goal player on this little grey horse for El Basha, takes it in, now tries to beat his man, gets past Delfino, but does he? No, doesn't. Nicely backed up here from Garros as he comes in. Delfino, though, manages somehow to sweep back on the ball, change that defense back into attack. Great play from him. Faris is trying to get right in front for the pass, but he hasn't got the speed of the horse to do so, so he decides to drop back and take the man, let Delfino go. This is a great play. Faris El Yabroni giving Delfino the space to make the line, coming through his Bounty Bejo to finish it off, and superb team play. Teamwork makes the dream work, as we always say. They took the ball all the way down the ground there, Abu Dhabi. I think I may have heard a whistle on the play, though, right at the end, but I believe the goal will stand, and well worked there. Delfino doing so much in defence, bringing the ball in attack. Faris Al Yaboni trying to go up forward for the pass, then deciding to drop in and take the man, giving Delfino room, take it a little bit further, and then Bejo was there, and they've won it again from the line out, and they've hit this one up. Barabucci's gone from the back to the front. Hugo Barabucci with a half swing to put it in front of the middle. Big right-off up the front. Hugo Barabucci hits the post, and it goes. Oh, it doesn't go in. The flag went up, but it didn't go in. It was in off the post and just didn't quite go over the line. What a run there from the halfway line. Barabucci, superb shot. And we've got a game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen, as El Basha are back in on attack. Faris with a good open backhand. Who's going to turn quickly onto it? It looks like Ati Garros gets there first. Oh, he's cut round in front of Barabucci, who's claimed that line. Very high polo IQ has Barabucci. Such a clever player, manages to get that one, and they'll get the whistle at the end of the first chukker, and this game seems to be a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Hang around. We'll take a short break here on Polo Line TV, and we'll be back for chukker number 2.
Navigate winds of change in the investment markets. Make the most of the opportunities. Century Financial. You are independent, but never alone.
Welcome back to our Polo Liners, and well, this game seems to be turning into a beauty. It's been end-to-end stuff already in that first chukker. Hugo Barabucci, what a pleasure it is to watch him always, how he conducts his team. Colonel Barabucci. How he gets his teammates working so well together and using all 4 players so beautifully. Faris Al Yaboni has been very impressive so far, not only with the ball in attack, also in defence, and also taking the man beautifully, giving his professional space to make the plays. So great plays from both teams. Ati Garros showing to be pretty dangerous when he's got the ball as well for El Basha. But he tried to do a little bit too much in front of Barabucci at the end of that first chukker. And so we'll start with a penalty for Abu Dhabi. So we'll start again with a 60-yard penalty in favour of Abu Dhabi. Barabucci claiming the line at the end of that chukker. Balti Bejo will be the man to take it. Well, that one's flat. It's just above the ground, but it's straight enough and powerful enough to go in. Nice goal by him. He scored 2 now from 60 yards or more. And that'll take them now 3.5 goals to 1. Abu Dhabi. So ball goes back into play, out the back of the line out, and Bejo picks it up, the goal scorer, Balti Bejo. Oh, he's on a rocket of a horse too, trying to run around the outside. Coming in defence there is Williams. Doesn't manage to get it. Delfino backs him up, and there is Yabuni after them. Gosh, they do play so well as a team, these guys. They've been playing together for a few years. Yabuni's having an absolute cracker. He takes a shot under the neck and scores. My word, what a goal from the patron Faris, Al Yabuni. The crowd like that one. Big support from the crowd, and what a team goal as well. These guys, these Abu Dhabi polo players, they play so well together. Like I said, they've had the same team for over a year now, and beautifully organised by the general, Ugo Barabucci. And Faris playing out of his skin today, getting that goal. So, extending their lead. Abu Dhabi looking great, 4.5 goals to 1. Oh, no way, it's that man again, the goal scorer, Al Yaboni, and he just slots that one, big shot up toward the 60. He's got a bit of time, takes a look behind him, goes for the half swing. No way, it's going to be a tricky finish under the neck. Has he got the speed, the angle? Someone's there to do it, it's Delfino. Oh, what a team goal again. Delfino there with a tail backhand to finish what Faris started. Wow, they are on fire, Abu Dhabi polo team right now. Very difficult for El Basha to play against a team like this. Sensational stuff. Faris Al Yabuni playing way above his 0 goals in this chukka and a half. As they line back up, 5.5 goals to 1. Quick succession. Abu Dhabi looking very impressive. They had a great tournament last year. They looked very confident at the beginning. I think they may have just lost out in the semi-finals. So they'll be keen to push it one step further at least this time. There's 2 men on Delfino there, and one of them may have just come underneath the swing of Delfino. They need to just take it a little bit easy, the El Basha team. Panicking a little bit against Abu Dhabi, who are just playing so well. They need to regroup and work things out a little bit. It's so difficult to play against such a team. There's no one man doing most of the damage at the moment. It's all of them. Barabucci then, from the sideline, just inside his own half. General Barabucci puts it up toward Bejo. Bejo gets met, though, there nicely by Ati Garros. Read it beautifully. Garros now bringing it forward. Checks up and waits for a little bit of support. There's 2 white shirts. Wow, that horse just stopped immediately for him. Beautiful stop, and he beats his man here, Garros. Has a look around to see if he's got any space. He doesn't. White shirts are all over him again. Williams coming to help him out. They have to clear the road now for Williams. He has got a bit of space. Takes it out to the right, but not much. His 2 men are a long way up at the front waiting for the pass as Bejo piles on the pressure here and manages to get it as well. Good play. Backhand coming in. Garros will be first onto it, though, for El Basha. Working hard on him still is Delfino. He's able to leave it here. Garros to Williams. Williams, though, doesn't get that shot. They're waiting far away as Yaboni comes and meets that like a pro and comes back onto the halfway line, chops it right up over the halfway line, but doesn't get away with it. So here, looking a little bit better here from El Basha, but they're not getting their passes up to the men. 2 men at the front are waiting a long way up at the front. Here, Garros using those silky skills to get past one man. Doesn't get past the next one. Still they push on forward though, looking better. El Basha, they trail. They got that first goal early on, haven't managed to get one since. It's 5.5 goals to 1. Here they're looking good, heading toward the goal here. They could be getting one here. Nice big ride off from Bejo, under the next shot. Bejo picks it up, not quite enough, and it's goal time from Federico. And they needed that one, the El Basha Polo team. Well worked as well. They deserved it, putting on the pressure, and eventually turning that pressure into points. Under the next shot from Federico. The whistle blows, giving them a chance to change horse halfway through the second chukker. Seems like the El Basha team have just managed to start controlling things. Beginning of the season, beginning of the tournament, they've got to find their way a little bit. And against a more experienced team, they've been caught a little bit off guard. And they'll have to work things out pretty quickly. Still time enough for them to come back into this. Whereas Abu Dhabi have really come into the season, hit the ground running, playing some exceptional team polo right from the get-go. So not a lot of time to change after, as it's a mid-chukker change. Just the 1-2 minutes I think they're allowed to change. Umpires have blown the whistle and call them back to the middle for the throw-in. Let's see if El Basha can come back here. Here we go then, ball goes in. Oh, it's been trodden on, just stepped on by a horse and stepped into a hole, so the whistle blows and we'll start again with a throw. Just checking on that grey horse, seems okay. Okay, so with nobody in possession, we'll start again with a throw-in, this time toward the boards, and it gets stopped at the threes with Bauti Bejo. Bejo then drives it up forward, looking for Delfino up at the front, but Williams is there in defense. Whoa, Delfino's on a very quick horse, but it's not quite enough. Bejo's in there to open up a backhand. That is a marvelous play by those two players as Delfino goes for it under the neck. Oh, beautiful play. Hugo Barabucci, has he claimed the line in time? Not quite. As the defense just about comes in, just in time for Mati Garros and El Basha Polo team. Spins that horse 360 degrees and he's still got control of the ball. Ati Garros on the near side, stretching ahead, trying to get past Delfino. He's on a quick one as he goes up past the terrace here at Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club. Backhand does come in from Delfino. Williams is there though, waiting for it. Under some pressure by Barabucci, waiting for Garros to come and support him. Garros picks it up, but chops it over the boards at the same time. Barabucci was going in there to make the play, so it was we'll see whose stick it hit last. I think it looks like it's Garros' stick it hit last. It'll be a hit for Abu Dhabi. And Barabucci wastes no time in taking it, brings it in as Faris goes up forward for the pass. There is a nice pass toward Bejo, but falling to the stick of Ati Garros. He'll turn it. Garros now running around Bejo. Garros Ati Garros. Oh, he leaves that one. Bejo doesn't get a touch onto it. Williams does with a good near side shot. Back up for El Basha. Looking much stronger than they were in the first chukker. They've only got 30 seconds left of the second chukker. A little bit of a comeback here from El Basha. Still some work to do as they find their feet here early on in the tournament. Bejo, though. Bejo, he's running past here. Oh, up in the air, then goes for the shot. He's not going to get past his man here as Federico takes him out and gets the tap and the turn. But coming onto it is Delfino. He's played a good shot up to Bejo. They'll love a goal at the end here. But Atigaros once more comes in right at the last moment and takes the ball out of the danger zone. But there's a whistle on the play. I think the ball could have gone over the back line and it'd be a safety 60 here. We'll see. Anyway, it's the end of the chukker and end of the first half with a fantastic start for Abu Dhabi polo team, hitting the ground running, playing beautiful team polo, all four of them. El Basha caught a little bit off guard, but definitely finding a little bit of comeback toward the second half of the first half. We'll take a break now and we'll be back for the second two chukkers of this game. Abu Dhabi are leading 5.5 goals to El Basha's 2.
Investment opportunities in every direction. Trained eyes will help spot the right ones. Century Financial. You are independent, but never alone.
So we're about to start the second half here. Let's have a look at the stats so far. Abu Dhabi are winning, of course, 5.5 goals to El Basha's 2. And Abu Dhabi have scored 3 field goals. 1 field goal for El Basha. Abu Dhabi have won 6 of the throw-ins. Been very important for them. El Basha have won 2. 3 fouls from Abu Dhabi. 4 fouls from El Basha. And every penalty has gone in. Abu Dhabi scored 2 out of 2 and El Basha's scored their 1 penalty. So, stats are pretty even, but Abu Dhabi have got away, had that power play early on and looked so good. Teamwork. Special mention, though, to Faris Al-Yaboni. He's played fantastically well so far this game. And with the ball going out over the back line at the end there, Abu Dhabi were looking strong, attacking the goal. Atigaros came in for the save, put it over his own back line. So we'll get a safety 60, a corner. And Bauti Bejo has scored twice from this distance already. Let's see how he gets on this time. Okay, so the umpire said play, and we've got the safety 60, the corner, Bauti Bejo. Oh, the horse just went into a sort of half trot just before he took it, messed up on the timing. It's been come here beautifully met, though, by Delfino. Delfino takes a shot toward the goal. Is there a white shirt? No white shirt there to finish it off. The back end comes in. Bejo keen to back it straight back into the mixer. Turning onto it quickly on that white horse was Hugo Barabucci. Puts it up into the middle. Good defense here. Strong defense from El Basha. It has to be. And they did just enough to force that out to the right-hand side. We'll start again with a hit from the back line for El Basha. They need to regroup. Oh, they don't want to make any mistakes. Certainly not here in their own 30-yard line. Little bit dodgy from Williams, but he's got control of it. Then he plays a shot up to Garros. That was a nice play. Garros is going to try and kick on and get past Bejo. Has to wait. Bejo tries to go for the steal. Garros somehow manages to get it, but well, no, who's going to come out with it in the end? It's El Basha still pushing forward. Bejo still working hard in defense. This time decides to take it himself rather than playing the backhand. Waits for his teammates to go forward, but the meat comes in beautifully there from Iti Garros. What a meat out of nowhere. No one saw him coming. Comes in, takes the ball. He's got time to check right up and just put it through the goal. Awesome play from Iti Garros. Wow, you take one breath, you blink, and you miss it. He came in out of nowhere, timed it beautifully, read the play so well, Iti Garros, and puts it through, and that's just what they needed. El Basha looking stronger now by the minute. Clawing their way back into this. 5.5 goals to Abu Dhabi. El Basha on 3. Barabucci. Colonel Barabucci wins the line out and puts it forward on this beautiful grey horse. Comes past everybody, chops that one in the air. No one can hit it out of the air. Back in defence. Yaboni can't get it. Bejo can't get it. Delfino can. He comes through. Can't get through the men though. Garros is there. It is a bit of a melee in front of the goal here. Hard to see what's going on. Desperate defence here from El Basha. But they've done enough. They've controlled it. They've taken it out to the side. Barabucci can't get it back into the middle. Nice play out to the left-hand side from Williams up to Garros. Garros opens his shoulders and drives it up, looking for his patron, and he's found him, Hani. Hani now gets a good shot forward. Yaboni's coming in for the defense. Doesn't get the backhand, but does enough. Barabucci with a lovely backhand. But looks like Williams turned onto it first. He knew what he was going to do. Williams now turns it around. Bejo has to clear the way. Williams hits that one. It's not a big one. Bejo's claiming the line. Garros, though, blocks the man with a big ride-off. But Delfino's won that somehow. He managed to win that line out. Great horse he's on, this gelding here. The Abu Dhabi-owned horse. Gelding and coming through with the ball is Delfino in the air at 100 miles an hour. Taps it through, and that's a solo goal from Delfino. Muy bien. What a goal. 6.5 goals to Abu Dhabi. 3 to El Basha. That was pretty bad luck. Delfino. Wow, and what a strong horse he had to win that ride-off. And then some phenomenal skills to carry the ball all the way at that speed and put it through the goal. 6.5 to 3. Abu Dhabi looking very, very strong in this tournament already. Whistle blows halfway through the third chukka as the teams will go and change horse. Well, similar to the game before, it was just a result of a small mistake, a pass not quite finding the man. It was pounced on so quickly by Abu Dhabi Polo team and then capitalizing on those small mistakes. Just over 3 minutes left of chukka number 3. 6.5 goals to 3. So winning the line out is El Basha. They'll need to get, they'll certainly want to get a goal or two pretty quick. Bejo though, Bejo turns that defense into attack, has a look around, he's got Hugo Barabucci in behind him, and he'll leave it for the Colonel. Barabucci, he's got time to turn it and then drive one forward. Oh, he's not quite going to reach Delfino, I don't think, as Williams, or Atigaro, sorry, claims the line. Backhand falling to Garros. Garros trying to get past his man. Great defense there, though, and Barabucci coming in, crossing the line in the process, and I think we'll get a hit. For El Basha, I can't say. Of course, from up here, we'll see. The umpires are discussing this one, not only which way it should go, but where it should be from, of course. Well, it looks like it'll be a hit from the spot to El Basha. And the three pros meet to decide what they're going to do and how they're going to capitalize on this one. It's a hit just inside the halfway line, slightly out to the left. Running for the pass is Federico. Atigaros coming in behind. He chops a little pass up toward Williams. Williams now, Tommy Williams on this lovely grey horse, breaking through over to the 60. He's being pushed hard by Delfino, who's done enough, I think, just to take it over the back line. Good defense from Delfino. Sorry, Bejo it was. Bejo with the green hat. Well worked by him. Slightly frantic, a lot of work to do. El Basha certainly looking stronger as this game moves forward. And I expect they'll look stronger and stronger as the tournament moves forward. But they're up against one of the titans of the UAE Polo, Abu Dhabi Polo team, based over in Gantut, of course. Very, very well-organized team. Here we go, Barabucci off just 3 goals, plays the ball there, big right off here with Bejo, and Bejo comes off with it, manages to take it on the offside as well, gets another tap on it, checks up the horse and in the air, and gets another one. He's beaten all 2 players here, Bejo, and can he tuck it under the net, goes back over to the near side, but has to leave it there, and a good backhand from Atigaros. Running onto it, though, is, he doesn't quite get hold of that one, though, Federico. Williams does. Williams on the little grey horse. Barabucci putting on the pressure with him, forcing Williams to go over the near side. Strong near side shot from Williams up toward the goal, and it's picked up beautifully here by Garros. He puts it up there, forward up toward the goal, and just to the left-hand side. It was Federico, sorry, who made that run. Nice play from El Basha, putting on the pressure, making sure Abu Dhabi are on the back foot. Here, though, they take the hit in again with Barabucci. The Colonel drives his men up forward, looking for the patron this time, Faris. Faris loses it there to Yanni. Nice play by him. Yanni playing it back to Williams. Good shot. Williams, though, having to go left and right and offside and near side. Still under a lot of pressure. Delfino doesn't get the steal, and El Basha still have it. Up to Garros. Garros now checks up, then puts on the gas, goes over to the near side. Bejo, so tough in the ride off is Bejo. Been working so hard, both on and off the ball, has Bejo. Still, though, El Basha putting on the pressure. They've got 30 seconds left of this chukker coming through. Though taking it out of the danger zone here nicely is Abu Dhabi. Big shot up forward. And coming onto it is Barabuchi. Barabuchi gets some more yards onto it for Abu Dhabi, playing it right up into the 60. It's right on the edge of the field at the moment. Goes over to the near side. Gets one tap here on the near side, keeping it in play. Bejo cuts it forward. Can Barabuchi get back onto it? No, not this time. It's kept out of the play here. But the bell's going to go, and that will end the chukker. And Abu Dhabi there fighting right till the last second of that chukker, managing to get the ball all the way from one side of the field to the other to put them in good stead for the throw-in in the next. El Basha looking stronger and stronger, but Abu Dhabi looking formidable. Still they lead 6.5 goals to 3 at the end of chukker number 3.
Make sense of market noise. Tune in to right market opportunities. Century Financial. You are independent, but never alone. Just like weather, markets are unpredictable. Be ready to take on all market conditions. Century Financial. You are independent, but never alone.
Oh, we're back again here into the last chukker of the day, and El Basha with some work to do. 6.5 goals to 3. They trail. Abu Dhabi, such a well-organized team. It's a big organization based over Gantu Polo Club over in Abu Dhabi. And they've been around for many years, playing the high goal and the medium goal. Great organization, and at the moment it is really showing. Playing the same team as they had last year. And it's a lovely team to watch, using all 4 players. Beautiful passing polo, and they work so hard in defense as well. El Basha, newer onto the polo scene and a different constellation of players this year. That ball goes in, and it's come straight out here to in front of the goal, near side, under the neck. Ugo Barabuchi, the man, the myth, the legend, has done it and put it through. 7.5 goals to 3 now, with a near side under the neck shot. That will look good on the replay. Nicely done. Textbook shot. Boys and girls, if you're watching online, that's how you play the near side under the neck. In it goes. Bejo tries to put the backhand, but it's just gone back into the horses, and, well, it's been picked up nicely here from Federico. He's back onto it as well, Federico. Got a bit of time and space as his men are working hard. Oh, he doesn't manage to carry it all the way. Big backhand coming in from Abu Dhabi. Hani's there to try and put it back in. Nicely done on the near side. Backhand straight up to his man there, Ati Garros. That was great play from Hani to put the ball up to Ati. Ati now is going to try and go for the near side on the neck. Gets his own one. A little bit too much angle on that Again, beautiful attempt. Near side under the neck, one of the most beautiful shots there is. Across the front of the goal, though. Great play from Hani there. With that near side backhand to Garros. Anyway, from the back line, Colonel Barabucci decides to drive this horse. He's on a quick one, so he runs past himself, then hits the pass up toward Delfino up at the front. Delfino's found some space. Now he's got a tap toward the goal. It's there for Ferraz on the near side. Tricky shot. He's got to touch onto it. Can he finish it off? Ferraz, oh, it's just trickled out to the left-hand side. Wow, great attack. You can see how quickly they did it from one side of the field to the other. Barabucci storming down the middle. And Williams, Thomas Williams from the back line. He's going to hold on to it. Doesn't want to lose it here. He has lost it as well to Delfino. Delfino's going to just take a shot from here. And he just puts it to the right-hand side. Oh, no, he doesn't. He puts it through the goal. I'm sorry. Goal, Delfino. Wow. Small mistake. And it was capitalized. Delfino from about 60 yards out. He's on fire at the moment, and so is the whole Abu Dhabi Polo team. That could be enough. Picked it up, had a look around. There was no one there to pass to. He had a man in front of him, so he just takes a shot and puts it through Delfino. And 8.5 goals to 3. Abu Dhabi looking very, very good in this tournament. Here, Garros plays that one up to Williams. Williams now looks behind him. He's got Barabucci chasing him, breathing him down his shoulders. Williams now has to take it out to the right-hand side. As Delfino puts the pressure on, he turns it around. Trying to get away from everybody. Still, El Basha have it with Garros. Williams comes in behind him. Garros hooks it up into the middle there. But there's no blue shirts to pick it up. Halfway through the last chucking out, Barabucci. Again, he's on that rocket of a horse. Plays that one forward up to Yaboni. Yaboni has a look behind him. 2 blue shirts are marking him, and somehow he manages to get past both of them. Barabucci now comes and picks it up off him. Oh, my word, what a team play by those two guys. Hugo Barabucci opens up the shoulders, and that is poetry in motion, ladies and gentlemen. So good to watch. 9.5 goals. Golasso. Hugo Barabucci is having fun out there, and very well set up and supported by Faris Al-Yaboni as well. Superb play by the two of them. They've been playing together for years and years, and it really shows. Wonderful goal, and it's probably could be the last nail in the coffin, but maybe not. 9.5 goals to 3. Just over 2.5 minutes to go as the players go and change sides. And, well, Abu Dhabi are putting on a show for us today. Okay, so the players will change horse for the very last time, and they'll come back onto the field. 9.5 goals to Abu Dhabi, 3 to El Basha. Wow. A commanding lead, and they've deserved it. They've played absolutely beautiful team play. Teamwork makes the dream work, as they always do, Abu Dhabi. Well, El Basha, with 2.5 minutes, would need a miracle to get back into this one. Of course, they've got half goal as well, Abu Dhabi. Nevertheless, goal difference might be a factor later on as they look to qualify to the semi-finals. So they won't give up. They'll fight right down to the last. That was a nice play there from Williams, but just putting it out to the left. Play, says the umpire, and this one goes out to the left with not a lot of angle from Barabuchi. Probably not quite enough as the backhand comes in. Nicely done from El Basha. A rare mistake from Barabuchi, showing them a little bit too much of the ball. Perhaps they're just relaxing already. And, well, El Basha have got the goal. Taking them to 4 goals now. They'll go back to the middle. 1 minute, 30 seconds left of polo to be played of the Federation Cup. Day 1. Out of the line out, Antigaras comes out with it, opens up and goes for the shot, but he gets hooked out at the last minute, and the ball sits there for Bejo. Bejo has got Delfino up in front of him. Garros, though, back onto it on the near side. Can then tap it nicely behind him, looking for his teammate, Hani. Hani can't quite get it, as Delfino gets the steal and then plays a backhand. No, neither team managing to hold on to possession now. 1 minute left to go. El Basha would be keen to get one more goal on the board. It's up in the air, Garros. Oh, and he's left it behind. Bejo's come onto it. They've asked for the tail backhand, but he's decided to turn it. Then hit the pass forward as Barabuchi can't get past Garros. And Garros will play a nice under the neck shot up to Williams. Williams has a look behind him. Barabuchi gets the ride off. He's able to leave it though, Williams, for Garros. He'll put it back into the middle. 25 seconds left. Barabuchi with a big under the neck shot up to Yaboni. Nicely done, the two of them. They always know where and how they're going to play. Yaboni, if he can get one up to Bejo, it'll be nice. Oh, but he just lost the line there, and Williams was coming onto it. So he drew the whistle with just 10 seconds left. El Basha will get a chance to get one more on the board. So here we go. With 10 seconds left, El Basha will bring it in with Williams. He's going to have a pop shot at the goal from there. Put it right up into the middle. Garros, if he can get a stick to it, he could finish it off with 2 seconds left. He'll have to be quick. That's the hooter, ladies and gentlemen, and that is the end of the game. Congratulations to Abu Dhabi Polo team, who've started this tournament beautifully with a wonderful win, scoring 9 goals and winning that game 9.5-4. El Basha, well, they got better and better as the game went on, and let's hope they get better and better as the tournament goes on. Superb polo from everybody. Faris Yaboni, absolutely brilliant. But all 4 of the Abu Dhabi team contributed so much to that game. Tommy Delfino with some outstanding goals. Bautista Bejo working so hard, both forwards and backwards. And Hugo Barabuchi, the legend, controlling things from the back, making the beautiful passes as well. So we can see how the chuckers went through there. Abu Dhabi, well, they got hold of the lead early on and they kept it with Abu Dhabi. They finished the first chukker 2.5 goals to 1. They finished the second chukker 5.5 goals to 2. Third chukker was 6.5 goals to 3. And then they just stretched their lead in the end, and 9.5 goals to 4. Abu Dhabi. El Basha scoring just 1 goal per chukker. And Abu Dhabi Polo team got to be very, very happy with that. Just about the perfect start for them. As we'll now have a look at the best goals. Highlights of that game. Let's have a look. Bauti Bejo leaving that one. Delfino leaves it for Bauti Bejo to come through. Like I said, though, what was most amazing... Oh, this goal. Check out this goal from Faris. How is he 0 goals? What a play. Look at that. beating the man and the under the neck. He was absolutely on fire today. Really very, very impressive play from the Abu Dhabi patron Atigaros. This was a lovely one where he came back and met the ball there, took the steal. Jewel just put it through in time. Very, very skillful young player, Atigaros. Delfino now, this was a great goal. He picked up the ball with a big ride-off right up on the halfway line, and then in the air, at a flat-out gallop, scored that goal. Delfino, magnificent goal. Here we go, straight from the line out. Barabucci taking it away with the near side under the neck shot, making that look easy. What a legend he is, Hugo Barabucci. And this was a little mistake here from Williams, and capitalized beautifully there from Delfino. And this was the last goal here. What a play again. Hugo Barabucci picking it up as Yaboni, who made in the past, opening the shoulders, playing a beautiful cut shot. And we're back here in the camp, the Abu Dhabi Polo camp. They're all happy, celebrating. Great day in the office from them. And the first day they'll be looking to they'll be looking to win this tournament now after a win like that. They got so far last year, up into the semi-finals. Let's have a look at the stats. Abu Dhabi with 7 field goals and El Basha with 3. They won just one more throw-in, 8 throw-ins for Abu Dhabi. El Basha won 7 of them. Fouls were pretty even too. Abu Dhabi actually made one more foul than El Basha. All the penalties, I think, throughout the whole day, every single penalty's gone in. 2 penalties went in for Abu Dhabi and 1 out of 1 for El Basha. The corner didn't go in for Abu Dhabi, but great play, great team play from both teams. Abu Dhabi showing their experience, I think, throughout, showing their teamwork, and the fact that they're a very well-established team really came through, and well organised as well by Barabucci. So please come and watch or tune in to watch our games. Tomorrow we've got the Hab Tour versus the champions Bin Dry. Tomorrow, do come and watch that at 3 o'clock or tune in to Polo Line TV. Thank you very much to everyone for coming and watching the UAE Polo Federation Cup, sponsored by Century Financial. What a great opening day we've had with 2 strong, victorious teams. That's Lamar and Abu Dhabi. Congratulations.